Very awesome stories.
Hi, my name's Max. What's your name? Cool. Hey, do you want to hear a really awesome story? How about Eddie the Elephant and the Birthday Party by Colin, Ridyard? Let's go.
Eddie the Elephant and the Birthday Party by Colin, Ridyard. Once there was a girl called Jackie who lived in a house at number 26, Stamford Drive, with her mummy and daddy. For her 8th birthday, her parents threw her a party, and as it was such a sunny day, they put the table and the chairs in the front garden. The tablecloth had red, yellow, green, and blue stripes, and was piled high with jelly, iced buns, sausage rolls, ham and cheese sandwiches, chicken nuggets, and orange juice. They also put out a paddling pool, a slide, and a big trampoline. "Did you remember to give out the invitations at school?" Mummy asked Jackie. "Yes, I remembered," Jackie replied. "The invitations said to come at 1 p.m. and be dressed in your best party clothes." Daddy looked at his watch and said, "It's 10 to 1 now, so your friends should start arriving soon." First to come was Eddie. He had a big parcel tied up with a sparkly green ribbon. "I'm sorry, Jackie," he said. "I lost your invitation. It blew away in the wind. Do I still need it to come in?" "Of course not," said Jackie, eagerly reaching for the parcel. "Can I open it now? Mummy, please?" "No, darling. Wait for everyone else to come here first. Then you can open them." Soon everyone else started to arrive. The fireman's twins Billy and Jane, Cyan, the ironmonger's daughter, Angus, whose daddy worked in the bank, and Ronnie, whose daddy painted pictures. They all brought presents wrapped up in colorful paper with unicorns and rainbows and tied with gold, pink, and silver ribbons. Soon, all the presents stood in a big pile, but just as Jackie reached out to pick one up, a baby elephant arrived. He stood by the gate on his hind legs, holding an invitation and a round parcel tied with a purple ribbon. He was dressed in a blazer and shorts, but the clothes he wore seemed several sizes too small. So small, in fact, the buttons on his blazer looked as though they would pop off at any second. "Hello," said the elephant. "Is this number 26 Stamford Drive?" "I'm Eddie the Elephant, and I woke up this morning to find this invitation on a bush in my zoo enclosure. I am so happy to have been invited to your party, Jackie. Nobody has ever asked me to a party before." Jackie was just about to open her mouth when Mummy said, "That's okay, Eddie. You are more than welcome to stay. Would you like an iced bun?" "Oh, yes, please," said Eddie. But when Mummy handed him the plate, he didn't just take one, he didn't just take two, he ate the whole lot. "Oh dear," said Daddy. "No, I'm an elephant," said Eddie. "Deers don't have trunks." "Oh, are those cheese sandwiches? I love cheese sandwiches." "Would you like one?" asked Mummy, handing him the plate. But he didn't just take one, he didn't just take two, he ate the whole lot. "Oh dear," said Cyan. "No, I'm an elephant," said Eddie. "Deers don't have big floppy ears. Oh, look at all those ham sandwiches. I love ham sandwiches." "Would you like one?" asked Mummy, handing him the plate. But he didn't just take one, he didn't just take two, he ate the whole lot. And then he ate everything else on the table too. The chicken nuggets, the sausage rolls, and with a big loud slurp through his trunk, all the jelly too. Then, after drinking all the juice, he burped so loudly the tiles on the roof shook. "Oh no!" the kids cried, looking sadly at the crumb-covered table. "Never mind," said Mummy. "You can all still play on the trampoline." "Trampolines?" said Eddie. "I love trampolines." And before anyone could stop him, he had jumped on the trampoline. He bounced once, and then twice, and then spadoing! "Oh dear," said Eddie. No, you're an elephant, said Daddy, starting to go blue in the face and wishing Eddie was indeed a deer, because a deer would not have wrecked Jackie's trampoline. Never mind, said Mummy. You can all still play on the slide. Slides? Said Eddie. I love slides. And before anyone could stop him, he ran towards the slide. He climbed 1 step, and then 2 step, and then... Klabumph! Oops, said Eddie, starting to secretly wish he was a deer too. Never mind, said Mummy. I'll get the cake and light the candles. We can all sing happy birthday, and then all go home with a nice piece of birthday cake. 2 minutes later, Mummy appeared carrying the most ginormous cake anyone had ever seen. A chocolate sponge with cream and jam. It had 8 green candles. Okay, blow out the candles and make a wish, she said. Oh, I've never blown out candles before, said Eddie. He took 1 deep breath, then 2 deep breaths, and... said Mummy, covered head to toe in chocolate sponge, cream, and jam, and a single green candle dangling from her ear. Oh dear, said Jackie. I'm not a deer, Eddie began. No, we know, said Daddy angrily. You're a bloomin' nuisance, that's what you are, coming here and wrecking our daughter's party. Don't be too hard on him, said Mummy, removing lumps of chocolate sponge from her hair. He did bring a present after all. Where are the presents, by the way? Said Jackie, suddenly noticing an empty space where the presents had been. And then they saw him. Nobby, the naughty thief, running through the garden gate carrying a bag with loot written on the side. So long, he shouted. I'll get a good price for these in the car boot sale. Stop him, shouted Ronnie. Come back, thief, shouted Billy, but Nobby just laughed. He didn't laugh long, though. Spladoosh! In a matter of seconds, Eddie had sucked all the water from the paddling pool into his trunk and fired it at the naughty robber just like a water cannon. The jet of water was so powerful, it made the thief go flying head over heels and left him hanging upside down from a tree with his underpants around his ears. 3 minutes later, a police car came and took nasty Nobby to jail. Thank you so much, Eddie, said Jackie. Yes, well done, said Cyan. You're always welcome here, Eddie, said Mummy and Daddy together. So, if you are ever in Stamford Drive, do pop around to number 26 because you never know. You might see Eddie, the baby elephant, and the children all playing together. I did hear he gives out rides for £1 a go, and the proceeds go to eco-friendly charities. Published by Pegasus Elliott Mackenzie Publishers Limited. PegasusPublishers.com.
Wow, what an amazing story! Join us next time for another really awesome story.